Oh, whoops. I forgot. I don't have buttons for anything yet, so I have to do this manually. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to House Parks Mega Worldwide. Like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, support the show. It's the greatest live stream in the history of live streams, and I'm very happy to be with you this fine day. Now, I'm going to try something right now. Wish me luck. Hey, look at that. It's the chat room. It's a little see-through. Okay, just fix that a little bit, I think. But it's a good start. Either. Let's see, the chat should be behind the box. That looks a little bit better. Okay. And then, yeah, it looks good otherwise. It's fabulous. You guys could just be running in the background looking all fancy. It's very computer. I fixed it. Anyways, I fixed it so I had a chat page. I've got a little tweaking to do, but what do you want to do? Huh? Come on. There's so much news and so much going on that the fact that I'm even capable of continuing to, to rebuild the show from scratch, as I had to do because of the crashes we were having, and then meditate by way of stringing my guitars. I don't know what you guys do. In chat room, maybe you can tell me. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's see. Go back to here. Properties. No. Background color. No. 000. Overflow. I try to do that. Okay. Right. Maybe that's what I do. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and embed and stream. There we go. And I think I raised the thing, chat back. That's a little bit better. Let me copy and launch and try this. Copy. Excellent. And then go back to you guys so that I can see you. And try to do this. It might take a moment. I might reload it. Paste. Okay. And then it'll start reloading, and it should be a little bit darker for you guys to stand out a little bit more. Still looking cool, though, I think. There we go. That's a little, yeah. The original theme music, I live for it, dagnabbit. Okay, I will definitely rotate it through. I might do the new music as the outro. The only thing I did was that the file wasn't, I threw out all the files in this computer just in case anything was screwed, and so I haven't moved that file back to this computer yet, so I'm playing it just through. I still have it. It's in there. I'll fix it, goddammit. I'm trying to dice things up. It goes along with my new facial hair, which barely passes for hair at this point, but I'm doing the best I can. Anyway, so now you can at least read it. A little darker, a little better. I may ultimately shift around and change the colors of it so it stands out a little better, something like that. But we'll figure it out. Okay. You look like your own evil twin. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. It's the nicest thing. Okay, so famously, if we can go back to the day of when we even thought Gandhi was a good person, you'll recall that Gandhi, one of the things he did to meditate was to thread cotton, right? He would spin cotton. He had loose cotton. He would spin it into thread on a little wheel, and he would just do this as a matter of practice, and it helped calm him in those moments. And I have several things that I do. Drawing, there you go, Francie draws. I do a lot of things to help me, center myself and the like. And few things work better, I have found, than stringing my guitars. Now, there's always that chance that you will, smallest string, the E string, will poke you and you will bleed. And you're always working with that. But the danger of it kind of is what I think keeps your attention on the thing at hand. If it was just like nylon strings, I'm not quite sure I would have the same experience, because there has to be a little bit of like, this could go wrong, so you got to focus. And that focus brings you into the moment. Ceramic's great because you could break it or you could overspin it. Knitting, very good. You created the wrong knot in the wrong place. You ruin the whole pattern, right? It's important to have those kind of things in this. Now, I understand there's a bunch of people going, this motherfucker, at home, in the same way that I'm like tightening strings on this going, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, I'm doing my best to zen myself in the face of these things so that I can keep my wits about me. And it helps. It really does. And beyond just helping, which could just be, placebo. At least a placebo or a placebo effect helps in some ways. If your whole goal is to just feel better, whether it's helping or not is the other thing. But I'm not. I'm not looking for a placebo effect in what I'm doing, and I think that's what a lot of people who avoid meditation and the like tend to do. Right? They tend to remove themselves from the space, or people who are thinking about meditating, and then they look at it as a dodge or hustle. If we're going to be quoting Ghostbusters all day long, right? And so I think it's crucial that you have something like that. I have 37 things like that, and I'm never short on projects. And I have decided, we've hit 80K, that I'm going to start in an attempt to help everybody bridge past the kind of chase the laser pointer thing. Is that I'm not quite sure when what day of the week I'll do it. It might just be an after the radio thing on Saturdays, or it might be on Sundays. I just don't want to step on anybody else's toes who's live streaming, even though other people don't seem to show me the same courtesy. That I don't do it. I don't do it for you. I do it for me, right? You understand? You watch Al Sparks Mega Worldwide? Well, I will keep the show on the air so that you get that. That's great. But a process, perhaps it's something you could do while you're watching the show. I don't know what it is, but that, something like that. Yep. Yeah, I'm not bitter at all to 50K home. Not at all. Just tell them I said fuck off. Yes. With extra cheese. So, the clear the clear aspect of this that we have to focus on, I think, is that there are going to be things that are within your control, and you absolutely have a responsibility to do them. There are things outside of your control, and there's absolutely a responsibility there as well, and that is to broom it from your thoughts. And you cannot have any more attachment to it than you would an intellectual exercise, because you can't do anything about it, and you will drive yourself crazy. And that means that you only are operating with 20% of your available psychological energy and capability, and we need all of you. The more serious the circumstance is, the more calm, charming, well-tempered people we need around. And I've never gotten rage points, so I've never given them. A lot of people online think you get rage points. Operation Mindcrime is a great record. Jigsaw Puzzle's good time, right? Helpful. So if that makes sense, can you tie a good luthier knot on your unwound strings? I like to think so. Although lately I've been working on the guitars that have a tremolo system on it, like a whammy bar, and I've been redressing and rebuilding those. Anybody who subscribed to my Substack has seen pictures of it. But I've been doing that just because it's complicated, and that complication excites me and interests me, and whatever. Shirtless Hal, when he reaches 100, you got that right. But what I am going to do is do some sort of sideline live streams where I'm working on this stuff, so I could pop up the thing, like while I'm working, and just have music playing in the background, and you guys can just watch me do that stuff, because what the fuck, the world is weird anyways. So I think the act of being calm in and of itself is an act of rebellion in the face of chaos, right? If chaos is the goal, then the only way you can be a goalie in that situation is to deny them the chaos. And if you can't deny the chaos, then the chaotic response, which you have absolutely control over, you don't give them, right?